Hi guys, and welcome to my latest review. This is review number 13, and it is of the 1970s collector set, which has the 4th Doctor in his Talons of blah 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 outfit. We have the Brigadier in his just sort of what he wore throughout, like, season 7, so that's the season 7 Brigadier, I think. And we have an Auton from Terror of the Autons. So let us start with the Doctor. So as always, we will start with the articulation, as I like to call it, articulation. So his head can turn, but not 360 because that would murder him. His arms can go up. They can do 360, but they're hindered by this thing, which can be removed. And they have 360 at the bicep, 90 degrees at the elbow, and 360 degrees at the waist. His hips can do 360, and they can also go out to the sides, and forwards, backwards. He has 300 and, oh, my back hurts, 360 degrees at the that bit, and 90, oh god, 90 degrees at that there. Now, now detail. So we start with his head. It looks like Tom Baker. There he is. And his hair is slightly greyer than it would normally be, because this is like old Tom. And he has a nice. Well, I'm going to take this off and just sort of review him without it, and then review him with it on. Okay, here we are. So, I think this is actually a 3rd Doctor body, because it has the cool frilly bits. Anyway, so, he's wearing a nice sort of tie there, which is quite cool. Nice waistcoat, which is brown, very nice. Wearing a red sort of jacket with white frilly bits and grey gloves, with grey trousers and black shoes. There's him. Now his special sort of cloak thing, it's kind of brown. It's like a sort of a mix between brown, gold, and grey. It's a very hard colour to describe, and it actually looks better on camera than it does in real life, which is interesting. On camera, it looks like proper gold. In real life, it looks like a mixture between silver and gold, I'd say. And you just put it on. It's much easier to take off than it is to put it on. But you put his arms kind of. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. You put his arms backwards, and then you sort of have to slip them in, like that, without trying very hard not to snap off his hands. And then sort of there. Oh, it's very painful because I'm all the way down here on the floor. Let me just try and work this work out how to actually do. Oh, well, that's not how you do it. I suppose it could be how you do it. But yeah. Dear. Let's pop his arm back on. If it will go back on, please go back on. Oh, Ow. Oh my god. Come on, Tom. Accept the arm. Accept it. There we go. Yeah. I'm just going to put this arm in. Oh my god, why what? Tom, why don't you want your arms? Just put your nice cloak back on and keep it on. Oh god, your arm's coming back off again, Tom. There we go. There we go. There he is. And now the Brigadier. So, again, articulation. Exactly the same as the Doctor's. Right, now detail. So, head. I'm going to do some more zooming because I can't be bothered to move it close to the camera. So, as you can see, as you can see, it looks just like good old Nick. It is slightly different to the Three Doctors version, though. I mean, obviously the suit is different, but the face is slightly different as well. I think his moustache is thinner on the Three Doctors version. But as you can see, nice detail there. Got a nice sort of cravat thingy, and some these little badges and stuff, and on his thing, and then he's got some shoes. And now onto the Auton, which is the main reason, and I think you will all agree, even if you don't realise it, but it is the reason, that we all got this set, was for this guy. Sadly, he doesn't have a replaceable gun hand, so he always has to have his gun out. So he can't fit in, poor guy, but it is exactly the same as the Spearhead from Space version, from the Enemies of the Third Doctor set, but his head is sort of glossier, and so it looks more like plastic. The suit is also plastic, obviously, but it looks more like plastic is what I mean, because it's instead of being painted grey, it's been moulded in grey, so it doesn't look as good. I mean, it looks plastic, but it just doesn't. It just looks a lot cheaper than the Spearhead from Space version. The gun hand is also less advanced. Instead of having all the red and yellow coloured bits, it's just a plain blue. So it's kind of like a budget version of the original. They couldn't even afford to paint his buckle. The poor guy. And but they afforded to paint his shoes, which was nice of them. So yeah, good figure. Very good figure. And that is the 1970s collector set. Very good set. This is the updated version. The original version that people reviewed, they weren't very happy with it, so they released this updated version. I managed to, luckily, only realise that I wanted it after I found out about the updated version, so luckily I managed to avoid buying the crap version, which all the paint was so very, very, very bad. But this is the good version, so I'm going to stick with it. So, very good set, very good brand new 4th Doctor variant, very good brand new this guy, and very good brand new this guy. So, very good set.